Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk to you guys about 6 tips I've used to stop procrastinating that actually work. Let's get started and talk about it. I know there's a lot of unpleasant tasks out there. Some are urgent and really need to be taken care of, and some not so much. But I don't know about you guys, I'm a pleasure seeker, and if I had my way, I would do a lot more laying around and relaxing and not do the things that really need to get done. So what do I do about some of these things? Well, the number one thing that I do is I make sure if I have something that needs to get done, let's say it's some phone calls where I think I might need to be put on hold for a while, or I need to make an appointment, for example, have somebody come out and look at the foundation, or I really need to get to the dentist. What I do is I get it on the calendar right away. And I also make sure with that to not have anything else to do. Because what I used to do is if it was something that was important that I really needed to do, we'll say make an important phone call to get some information, I would write out a to-do list for that. And I'd write out like 6 or 7 things. Then what I would do is do all the other things that were easier and more pleasant and not deal with the thing that I didn't want to handle. So the unpleasant phone call. So what I do now is if I really need to take care of something, I put it in my planner and I don't put anything else for me to do that day. So I have no choice but to do that one thing, because guess what? There's nothing else on my list to do for that day. Okay, number 2, I turn off all distractions. I am not a good multitasker, and I get overwhelmed easily, especially with a lot of stimuli coming in at me at once. For example, when I take care of my monthly budgeting and bills, I have to have all distractions turned off. That includes I can't have TV in the background or music. I have to be able to focus. So if there's something you need to really focus on, turn off any distractions, because once you get distracted, it's hard to regroup and refocus, and then it takes even longer to get back to whatever it is you're doing. And number 3, and we've heard this one before, if it's something that's something big that you really need to work on, we're going to say that you've got some relatives coming in town and you really need to get one of the rooms picked up and cleaned up and organized so that they have room to put their things. And let's say it looks overwhelming, you might take the room and put it into mini tasks and spend like 10 minutes a day. So, and only allow yourself a certain amount of time. Say, I'm going to get this done in 10 minutes, and then break it out. That way, you could break up a job that might be a 5-hour job and work on it over a 10-day period or 5-day period if you have it, and break it up into mini zones or mini tasks. But tell yourself, put a timer on and say, I'm giving it 10 minutes or 5 minutes. And I notice that I can get moving a lot faster. Number 4, make it fun. For example, if you're cleaning or something like that, I can multitask and talk to fun people while I clean. I can blast some music. I can dance along with it. I do whatever I can to make it fun. And that's always a much more enjoyable, especially music. Music to me makes anything more fun. Number 5, do it right away. Like if it's like, let's say it's a phone call that I've got to make that I think, let's say I have to call my health insurance company, or I need to call my homeowner's insurance, and I think I might be put on hold for a while. Sometimes I'm not. Do it right away, right when you get up in the morning, and don't put it off, and just get it done so that you don't have to think about it. That's what I do. An unpleasant task, I try to do right after I get dressed and ready for the day. I try to do it right away. Number 6, and this is my favorite part, and this is something I'm implementing in my life. If there's unpleasant things, because it's hard to say feel motivated, set yourself up with a reward system. Say, hey, after I get done doing this cleaning or making these phone calls or organizing or, taking care of writing out some bills. It doesn't matter what the task is that you've been putting off. After you do that, say, after I do this, I'm going to give myself a reward. Whether it is going to sit down and relax and read your book for an hour, but do some kind of reward. Like after I do this, I get to go do this. I think it helps a lot. These are just some of my tips on helping with procrastination. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. If you have been a chronic procrastinator, what are some of your awesome tips that you want to share with us that we can learn from you? That's all I have to say for now. This is Money Mom signing off, and as always, I love you. Bye-bye.